Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which would consist of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth, and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, that may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson, and Lord willing, share a short clip with you, Akiyam and Akwath, from Redacted, where they have an individual by the name of Scott Ritter. You know, he's going to be speaking on what's going on over there in the East, with pretty much stating that Israel is going to commit suicide, if they go into Egypt, man. You see, and what we're witnessing is the beginning stages of an all-out war, and we understand that, and we understand there's going to be rumors, and ultimately it's gonna boil over, But needless to say, evil E, starting with these small hats, because here it is. You had that devil, that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, stating, he quoted, remember Amalek, man. You see, which is the spirit. Which is the spirit. Because this is what we do, okay, as men of the Lord, believers. And we haven't forgotten what that devil has done. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai told us through Moses to remember this nigga, man. And now, in these latter days, as this man's about to be removed out of power, that deception that he had over all the people, it's starting to weaken. You see, that deception, that covering cast, as it states in was it Isaiah, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Let's start here real quick. The book of Isaiah. See, the people are starting to see Esau Edom, the so-called white man, for what he is, and that's a diabolical, bloodthirsty, warmongering bastard. Because what's going on over there in the East, we understand that they're saying that they're going after Hamas, T's, but here it is, where on the street is what? They're getting at civilians and refugees, man. You see? Salakia. The book of Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7, and it reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Right, real quick, when you go to bear with me. When you go to Isaiah 25 real quick, when you get this word cast,
Strong's H3874, loot.
Right, biblical usage goes into what? To wrap closely or tightly, right? To wrap tightly, and to envelope, right? To conceal, pretty much, right? Let's go here. Let's go to the lexicon. It goes into what? Hiding, right? Hidden. Look at this. Hidden, secret, secretly, to do secretly. See, and we know through this man's secret counsel, right, which is the elite, pursuing the Psalms 64, they think nobody sees them with all this wickedness that they've been producing since their inception. And there was a long time where they were hidden. You see, that deception was working. You see, because since Esau came back into power, that's what he's been doing. He's been deceiving. As a matter of fact, let's go here. And now he's been found, and he's been caught. The book of Revelation, chapter 20, and verse 1, and it reads, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and the great chain in his hand. And I said, Yahweh Shai, man, that angel, man. Because when you go to Revelations 1, what's it say? Revelations 1 and 18. And it reads, I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, amen, and have the keys of hell and of death. You see that? Let's continue on in Revelations 20. And he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. You see, I just talking about Esau eating the so-called white man. Okay? And we know he was bound. What? When the Roman Empire fell, the Western Roman Empire. See? That's when he was bound. The Roman Empire fell around, the Western Roman Empire fell around 470 AD. You see, and that nigga was bound. That's that period between then and up until the Renaissance period. They call it the Dark Ages. You see? When this nigga was through. Right? Check this out. And cast him into the bottomless pit, which was Europe. Right? And shut him up. And set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. You see? So one of his secret weapons is deception. You see, he's the one that laid that covering cast, man, over all the people and over all the nations, man. See? Till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. And we're in this nigga's little season. He's been loosed. Okay, when he resurrected, all right, in the form of the Renaissance, which means rebirth. All right, in the late 1300s, early 1400s, man. When this nigga started chopping off noses off statues, covering up images of the true sons of God and the servants, the prophets, the foremothers, our Savior, the Most High, Salakia, the Most High. Right? This nigga he went around stealing relics, moving landmarks, which is going completely off. You see? And he started pushing that universal doctrine. All right, let's jump down to verse 7, right? And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan, all right, which Satan goes into what? Adversary. Okay? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. And we're going to show you that real quick. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. You see? Matter of fact, we got to get this real quick. This is talking about evil E. Let's start here. 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter and the 7th verse. Verse 9 is the point. But we got to start up. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the mystery of iniquity. Because again, through his deception, he was able to hide himself. Okay? He was able to hide the fact that he is a devil. Okay? That likes to drink adrenochrome and rape, rob, and murder and colonize. He was able to hide that for a long time. See? But now again, he's been found and he's been caught. That covering cast is being removed. You see? For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only who now letteth will let. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is letting him, right? Until he be taken out of the way. And we're coming into that time. And then shall that wicked be revealed. See? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Pursuing the Malachi 1 and 4. Job 9:24. We know this man is the wicked. You see? Let's continue on. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And he's doing that through his servants, the prophets. This is happening now. This man is being revealed and consumed. Okay? He's being devoured by this word. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, man. And that's upon the time of Yahweh Shai cracking through this third dimension, man. And completely uprooting this man. Right? Here's the point. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. See? With all power and signs and lying wonders. See that? He's a devil. He's a deceiver. He's a liar, a slanderer. He's talking about him. If you can't see it, hey, we don't know what to tell you. Back in Revelations 20, you're going to find out the hard way. Revelations 20, in verse 7 again. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, right? And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. This is what this nigga has done. He's living out his blessing, all right, that he received from Isaac in Genesis 27. And he's deceiving, he's been deceiving everybody since the Renaissance period, man. Okay? Well, these nations actually think that the Messiah looks like him. See? Check this out. Gog and Magog, which is Russia, to gather them together to battle. See, that's what's coming. That third world's war. It's going to be a clash of the titans, man. The whore against the bear, right? The number of whom is as the sand of the sea, man. This is coming. This is coming. We're seeing it boil up now. Check this out.
Syria will retake the Golan Heights. As I said earlier, Israel is on the verge of committing suicide as a nation state. And so they need to drop this nonsense. The United States, I think, has put the read Israel the Riot Act and told Netanyahu you can't launch a full-scale assault into Gaza or else Iran will come in, and nobody's ready for that. I mean, you can have Kamala Harris, give as many, one word, what's your advice to Iran? Don't. First of all, Iran doesn't care about Kamala Harris, and they're going to do what they're going to do based upon what America does. And America has postured itself aggressively. But if you look at the force structure that we put in place there, it's really not that much. It's not enough to, to turn the tide in any large-scale conflict.
See? Babylon has been weakened. She's been made small, man. This bitch has been made small. And here it is, pursuing the Joel, right? The 3rd chapter. The weak are saying that they're strong. You heard this, man. He just said they don't want Iran to get involved. See? Because he understands the domino effect of that. See? He understands. That's going to cause a global war. Because if Iran gets involved, Babylon gets involved. If Babylon gets involved, Russia gets involved. And there you have it. Then you got China. All these other nations, man. You see?
Conflict. Israel doesn't want Iran to get involved. So what Netanyahu has done is they're carrying out a process of increasing the scope and scale of raids into Gaza to occupy limited territory for political benefit. At some point in time, the realization will come that Israel cannot defeat Hamas, and there will be a political settlement. I think what Netanyahu is trying to do is say we destroyed the bulk of Hamas's military capability, as opposed to completely eradicating. He needs to walk away with the victory. They suffered a humiliating defeat on October 7th. Everybody's talking about this being a massacre. No, it was the total annihilation of Israel's front line of defense. The Golani Brigade, 2 battalions, got beat in a stand-up fight against Hamas. That's the reality. And it's humiliating. Their intelligence service was asleep. This is the end of Netanyahu's political career. He will not recover from this. When this war ends, and it will end, there will be an accounting domestically for Israel, if it still exists. And Netanyahu and the senior command will all be relieved of their duties because of the incompetence, some of which may be criminal in nature.
Yeah, it's going to end when the missiles fly, man. And that's when it's going to end. And you've seen how he highlighted those Iranians, man. And that is biblical. Let's go here. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. In verse 28, and it reads, "Behold, a horrible vision," which is a prophecy, right? "And the appearance thereof from the east," man. This is not a coincidence, man. The Bible is undefeated. where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, you see Ishmael, right, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, man, those Persians, those Iranians, man, raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come in joint battle with them. See that? So they're gonna come through with the with the Arabians, man, right? And shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, man. And we know Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the modern day Assyrian, and we're living in modern day Assyria here in Babylon, man. You see? And those small hats ain't nothing but Assyrians, man. Okay? Okay, the chief house of Esau. You see? It ain't gonna look too good for them once this goes down. See, those Carmanians, let's prove that too. Those Carmanians are these Persians, man, the Iranians. Let's go here. A simple Google search. Carmania is a historical region that approximately corresponds to the current province of Kerman, Iran, and was a province of the Achaemenid, Seleucid, Parthian, and Sasanian Empire. The region bordered Persia, okay, proper in the west. You see that? Come on, man. Hey, the Bible's undefeated. The Bible's undefeated, man. And these Edomites, okay, have been snared. Okay, they have been caught. Right? And they're out of there. And it's only a matter of time before their affiliates turn on them as well, which is biblical prophecy. Matter of fact, let's prove that before we close out. Revelation 17. Hey, this is what's coming, man. You see, this place was erected through deception, okay, through bloodshed and war. So guess what? That's how it's gonna go out. The book of Revelation, chapter 17, in verse 18, it reads, "And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth," right? And that woman is Mystery Babylon the Great, that whore, all right, that sits on many waters, man. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hath put it in their hearts, right, in their minds, to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua be fulfilled. See, that's what they're doing, the will of the Lord, these nations. Okay, every single one of them, man. Every last one of them. And the 10 horns, which is the European Union, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. See, Babylon, right? Mystery Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. Right? Go Google daughter of Babylon. You don't know who this is talking about, right? And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. How do you think that's going to happen? A fire not blown is going to consume them. You see? The weapons of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh indignation. Those ICBM missiles, man. Let's close out right here. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 24, and it reads, "I have laid a snare, which is a trap, for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon." This is not talking about ancient Babylon, man. Okay? This is talking about the daughter of Babylon. Okay? America. Right? "And thou was not aware." See that? She's being deceived. Just like how she pushed deception, now she's being deceived. They're being deceived, man, in their own counsels. "Thou art found and also caught." Why, Lord? "Because thou hast striven against the Lord." And when you strive against something, you struggle or fight against it vigorously, man, as the definition reads. You see? Going into these niggas being the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. Which Satan goes into what? Adversary, man. See, so these are these niggas, man. And we know it. The Lord, hey, we done found out through the Holy Spirit. You see, and they're on their last leg, as they say in the world, man. All right, and it's only a matter of time before they get swept off their feet. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Lord willing, you were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Shalom.